Good. I've been involved in martial arts for about 35 years and doing self-defense for the last 10 or 15 years. I teach a course in self-defense for women. It's based on 5 principles really. Think, yell, run, fight, tell. Today we'll be doing some of the fight finger in self-defense. So if somebody should grab you with 2 hands, grab your neck with 2 hands, for instance, go ahead. You'd first want to try and get enough space to breathe, so you dip your chin and then think about striking immediately. Usually towards the center line, like upward palm strike to the chin, or it can be a strike out. But the 2 hands, there's another option as well, like if you grab it, could be one like that, or you come up to either one of the sides that you're comfortable using. So there isn't any one prescribed way to get out of any particular grab. It's usually what works for you, and there are, 100 ways to get out of any one grab. The one that's most common is probably when you're just being grabbed by the hand like that. So you may want to do something like that. But that one is not the most lethal, although it's the most common.
Right.
The one that you really need to be concerned about are the ones where the person most likely has really bad intentions. And those would involve coming around the back of the neck, for instance, into an arm lock like that. Because then they're restricting your breathing, which you don't want at all. And for that, you need to respond as soon as you can. And I would suggest usually by something like an elbow strike. So one of my favorite strikes is the elbow strike. We can use the elbow strike to any part of the body basically, and it can be used in all directions, across, up, any diagonal angle. When you're striking though, it's important to use your voice to yell. Ah! Like that, so it should feel a lot different to the person on the other end when you're using your voice to actually engage your whole body in the strike.
Alright, so the next thing that we wanted to go through was how to be able to take everyday objects that you have in your handbag, in your car, in your house, and potentially use that to defend yourself in the event that you're being attacked or there's a home invasion or something to that effect.
There are things that are around us at all times, as you say, in our handbag or around us in the house. And we can either use what's there or place things in strategic positions to use if we need to use them.
Right.
And keys can be a striking weapon as well. If you hold this in your hand and you aim for behind the ear or aim for the center of your throat and dig down, you can do a lot of damage that way. Mace is not legal, but there's an option.
Right.
There's an alternative. You have sprays now. Any kind of insect spray works really well. Any spray that has a strong spray, your perfume, if you have one that has a good strong spray, can work for this purpose. And basically, once you take this and spray it on somebody's face, you buy yourself the 2 seconds that you need to run and to get away. So there are also personal alarms which make a lot of noise, right? And the noise really is just again to buy you some time. So you may pull that out and you hear a loud screeching noise, especially if you do this right up near to somebody's ear. It can be really distracting and be just that enough to throw them off their intended game plan and get you some time. One thing to keep in mind though is that most attacks actually take place at home or from people that we know very well. 2/3 of all attacks on women are in fact from people that they're very familiar with. So therefore, preparing for these attacks early on or recognizing early signs of what may become an assault early on is really one of the best ways to avoid it.